Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 15 Bitches channel, and happy to see you here. I decided to make a whole video today. I went to St. Vincent de Paul's thrift store today, and I did find a couple of, well, I found a lot of stuff that, I could make money on, but I decided to share with you a couple of things that I picked up. I think it's important for a lot of different resellers to know, especially if you pick up the bread and butter, can make some money on it if you get it for a good price. Um, so I like to share that with people because I like people sharing that with me. I know that, the only thing that I did whenever I first started this was watching videos to find out what people were making money on, and then I started going out on my own, going to eBay and just putting in, whatever you look up something, just putting in hats and going to price highest plus shipping solds, and finding out which ones were the highest price. Um, and I've done that with several items that you can do any item, and it actually will help you, grow your business. It'll help you be able to pick up things. If you go to the store and you're looking for only a specific item, that's not going to be there every time. So, you know, it's good to, have a wide range. Um, I'm also going to be doing some screen shares of of eBay of the completeds. So I could show you a little bit about what I'm finding. Not everything is, looking like it's going to sell for a very high price. I was really, really, really happy with, the stuff that I got today. But when I got home and started looking it up, it looks like, maybe things have went down in price a little bit since I sold it last. So you always want to keep up your knowledge on, what things are selling for, because prices drop fast sometimes. Sometimes you can wait and, for some reason somebody will buy yours even if it's higher priced. I've had people do that before to where they would buy mine, which was the highest priced one, because I didn't want to let it go for a little bit of money. Um, or maybe I spent too much on it or whatever reason, and I waited it out and made it a long tail item instead of a quick flip. Um, so the first thing I'm going to show you is a Humpty Dumpty. It's a soft book, and on the completeds, first thing that popped up was this 19.99, and I paid 25 cents for mine, and it's the same exact thing. So you can see right here, shows the one sold for 12 and the one sold for $7.99, but this one sold for $19.99. So I was very happy to see that. I think yeah, they paid $19.99 plus $5.35 shipping. It looks like I don't have my glasses on because I know it's hard for you guys to see my eyes. But anyways, yeah, I thought that was really cool. All at my St. Vincent's, all of my stuffed animals are set for 25 cents. So it's really cool whenever you can find something that, will go for that much. And this is the one I got. Same deal. And it opens up to a book. And has Humpty Dumpty plus other nursery rhymes. Plus he has a thing in the back, and you pull it and it plays music like a lullaby. So I thought that was really cool. You know, sometimes you can't find these the the pull string um, lullaby sounds anymore, but maybe that's why somebody paid $20 for it, which is awesome for me. The next thing that I'm going to show you is a space maker. This is a can opener, and this is the 700. Excuse me, my throat is still healing from being intubated during surgery, so I sound a little rough. I'm sorry. Now, let's see. These aren't the ones that the one that I picked up today is the C. Which one? The EC 700, and I think it's like that one. It has a like a hideaway door, so you don't have to see. And these, I wish that this one was going for more. Some of the older types you can get, you know, upwards to, you know, 30, 50 bucks, you know, especially in the box. That's um, a very good sale. If you can find these in the box, they're much better. Mine has all of the little attachments, not attachments, but the things that you mount it with, the mounting brackets and stuff like that. As you can see, there's a lot of different ones. This is the one I got. It's selling for $17.97. $13.15 shipping, so that's good. I might try to get a little bit more out of mine. I paid $3 for mine, and then this is what mine looks like. This is the mounting brackets and all of that that's just attached to it, but there's mine. My camera's a little fuzzy, I'm sorry. And then, see, it opens up. And there's a can opener. And this one looks like it's in like super good condition. It looks like it's never been used. There's no rust on the blades or anything like that. This one has a knife sharpener. You got to make sure that you include all the little details, you know, of what you have. If you have something that has a knife sharpener and some of them don't, make sure you include that. You know, it could go for a little bit more money. Actually, I didn't even know that mine had a knife sharpener on it, but that's a good thing. This other space maker that I found is the EC75. This one does have some wear on the blade. I can clean this up. I had a really rough looking one at one time, and I think I sold it for $35. It was, and it even had like a chip missing right here out of the plastic material or whatever it is this is. But this one is in like really good condition, you know, except maybe being a little bit dirty. But I will clean that right up. And let me see if I can show this one to you. This one, I think these go, I think the older the model, the better. That's just what I'm seeing whenever I look at solds and completeds. Because, see, this one, you see it, $30. That's my same model. But if you go, let's see here, let's go this one, go all the way down. I was looking at this earlier. You can find these models that, I don't know what model this is, but see, on bid it went $71.87, which is awesome. Like if you could pick up something for a couple of dollars and flip it, even that one went for $42.99. So it's got 3-in-1 bottle, sharpener, can opener, you know. So I mean, it depends on what it has. It depends on what condition it is and all that good stuff. But you know, sometimes you can get some really good money for this stuff, and you're only paying a couple of bucks for it. This one has all the mounting brackets as well. They just stuck them in at the top here, and just to hold it in place. But yeah, I mean, this one I'm gonna try and get like 40 or 50 for it, I think. Put a best offer on it and call it good. So I'm kind of attached to my headphones here, and they don't go far enough. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys was this Neotech. This is a air purifier, and it has a anion generator, and let's see, that one, this one and that one, this one and that one. And I brought this up, and automatically I know I'm going to make a little bit of money on this one. This one I bought for $3, and so I'm going to try to get between, you know, 20 and 30 out of it, which is awesome. That's a quick flip item right there. Usually any of these like humidifiers and air purifiers and stuff like that will go. You might have to hold on to it for a little bit, you know, depending on the right fire, but just waiting for the right person. Let me see, do I have my Care Bear set up here? Yeah, there he is. Look at this guy. This one I was hoping to make a little bit of money on, but it doesn't look like he sells for very much. This is a, let me tell you about it before he starts yakking. He shakes his head, moves his head back and forth, reads a story. He reads Goldilocks and the Three Bears, the whole thing. And I guess he goes by the original book, because like he's acting like he's reading along with the book, but he's narrating. And so every time you're supposed to turn the page, he makes a sound so that the kid can turn the page that's reading along with him. So it's kind of a really cool thing. And cute, clean. Got this sucker for 25 cents. And man, I like it when I can do that. It's awesome. Oh, you know what? I just found another little opening in his back. And I'm wondering, it does. I was wondering if it had something to do with like a little cassette or something that he had in his back. And it does. Let's see. Now flip that. Pull that out of there. So I'm assuming that these are little cartridges. Yep. There's a little cartridge stuck in his back. So whenever you can change the cartridge, buy other cartridges or whatever to fit it, to change the story. That's a great idea. There we go. I didn't even see that earlier. I'm glad I found that out. That's awesome. So anyways, he moves his eyes, he talks, and reads a story. I'll turn him on so you guys can hear. And I also, before I do this, I also made a video on YouTube, and I'm going to try and link that in my description of the listing, so that people can see what he does, when he's moving his eyes, moving his head, and, talking. So I think that is a good thing to show that he's functional and working and in good condition, clean. So I'm going to try and put that in my description and maybe even try and get a little bit more money for him. So I'll turn the sucker on.
Hi, I'm Stare Bear, and I'd love to share a story with you. You can read along if you open your book. When you hear this sound, that means it's time to turn the page. Let's share a story. Once upon a time, there was a family of 3 bears who lived in a cottage in the forest. At lunch one day, their porridge was too hot.
I'm not going to let it go for too long. But I just wanted to show you guys that he's kind of cool, like for a kid that doesn't know how to read, or, that's, younger, toddler age. I think that would be a great thing to, have the book there, and so that they can read along, so they can see what words are, what in the book. So I thought it was neat, and hope I can make some money on this guy. And that one, let's see, that one can go, I think upwards towards $20. That's what I think I'm going to try and get out of, is about 20, maybe even 25. As you can see, there's one in the box there for $25.95. I don't know how people would sell stuff like that. I would have been trying to get more money out of that if I had the box. But I don't, maybe there's somebody watching this video that has never known how to look up, different things. And it's easy. It's easy if you know how. I mean, everybody started new and learned this. But you just put in what you want to look up in this little box right here. And over here, you'll see advanced. Click that, and it has that in the box right here. And you can choose down here, title and description, which will bring up all the title and descriptions of that certain thing. And then, so we don't want that. But the completed listings, that's what I usually use, because it shows everything that's been completed, or everything that's been listed, and everything that's been sold. Now, if you want to see, let's click that one for a second. If you want to see what just sold, you will go here, and when you click the search button, everything that has sold with that description will come up, and it'll show green. And if you go back, woohoo, making that money. So if you go to completed listings instead of sold, that's going to show you all the ones that have been listed, that whether they have sold or not. See, these with the black numbers instead of green are not sold. So everything that is green, which there's not very many on here, that one is green and that one's sold. So just to let you know, if you're new and you haven't been doing this for very long, we all have to learn it one time. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Let you guys have a little bit of information. Woohoo! We're still getting the cha-chings. Everybody likes the cha-chings. Here's another thing I picked up for a quarter. And people still use answering machines. And these are the tapes that go in answering machines. This is new in the box, so those will go for about 15 bucks. I also picked up these vintage VHS movies. At my St. Vincent's, they have them for 25 cents each right now. This is Francis. It's a talking mule, and it has Donald O'Connor in it. Is an old actor, and there's still people around that still use their VCRs and still, you know, still watch their old shows. So they like to buy stuff like that. So I think that's all I have to show you today. I did buy, some other stuff. I did get into some ties. I've never bought a tie before today. And I found a tie today, or actually I started looking and I seen that there was some really cool designs. And I started looking at them and it kept saying made in Italy, different brand names, and then it would say 100% pure silk or 100% silk. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll get those for 50 cents a piece and, try and flip those. I've never, it was interesting to look at them today, and I'm going to have to look up some keywords to go with those today while I'm listing those, because I'm not sure, about a lot of the designs. And so if anybody has any information on that, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know. Sometimes it can be a little hard to figure out, sometimes there's not a website on it or whatever. Usually, if there's anything like that, I can find it because there's usually a website on it. I started buying blazers and suits and stuff like that, and I had no idea what what the name of the pockets were that weren't real pockets and stuff like that. There was different things that I just did not know about, so I learned a lot from a website because I just looked it up. So I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool to to do something that I've never done, and that's all the time in this business. So it's kind of a cool thing. All right, I think that's it. I hope you all have a good day, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please find us on Facebook, same name, Thrift and Bitches of Reselling, and my name's Sally, and my sister's name is Valerie. She's also a part of Thrift and Bitches, and as you can see, we're pretty lax people, and we like to talk to other people and talk about reselling. So get a hold of us. Like this video, share it, comment, and subscribe. We would love to talk to you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you.